Okay, how's everybody doing? It's been a while. I know. Do I have something in store for you guys? So obviously the Audi, that is my new daily car. I did have my Honda Accord, no longer have that. God knows what happened to that car. It's probably in an auction. Actually, we'll get back to that a little bit later with the Accord. I did get a little bit of information on where that car is currently. It's pretty funny, but so of course we have a new toy besides the Corvette, which I still do have. Corvette's not going anywhere, you guys. She does need brakes, windshield, the typical stuff. It's got 48,000 miles on it. Just needs a little TLC. I'd like to race it a little later, but I did have a kid, so I needed a four-door car, and what better than a supercharged Audi A6? I mean, it's a phenomenal car. I love it, and I couldn't hold myself to it. I had to get performance parts ready. So today we're gonna do a little before and after video. We'll do a little before, completely bone stock. You know, just driving around the town here. Actually gonna go pick up some breakfast, and we'll do the after video with the installed parts, which I have here. So it's all IE stuff, Integrated Engineering. Awesome company. Their quality is amazing. So I have a cold air intake, which I'm not sure if you guys know anything about this car, but it is the 3.0 T, so it is supercharged. But I mean, look at the quality of this metal. You can't, like, look at that. It's just great quality. I have all the installation stuff for that. I also have this guy right here. And this right here is going to give us a stage 1 tune. So I would like to do the stage 1 tune as well as the transmission tune, the TCU tune. So we'll get all that going as well. Again, a little before and after. So just gonna do the before video today, might record the after video tomorrow. It all depends. Let's check this thing out real quick, show you guys everything. It's pretty sweet. I mean, I still got the carpet in here, or I mean the freaking paper plastic mat, whatever you want to call it. But this is her right here.
I didn't expect to have a visitor in the bathroom.
Turn that down. Yep, we got about 53,000 miles on it. I was a little skeptical. Look how dirty my windshield is. That's the most annoying thing ever. I was a little skeptical on buying an Audi with that many miles on it, but it's not that easy to come by cars like this anymore. This car, brand new, valued at around $63,000, which blows my mind because I mean, $63,000, that's crazy. The Corvette, brand new, I think, because it's a Grand Sport, if I'm not mistaken, anywhere from 70, maybe 65 to 70, back when that first came out in 2011. This is a 2017, by the way, you guys, the Audi is. I do have parts back here too. Look at all that. We're not taking our time on this car. I just want to get straight to everything, you know. Like I said, I do have a kid, so this should be a fun little car. Let me show you guys what's under the hood. It's so dirty. This is all like rainwater. Oh, there it is. We got the supercharger right over there. Sits right underneath it. It is a V6, of course. I like that it sits inline because it's quattro, of course, so all-wheel drive. Car's overall an amazing car. The way it looks, just down to the looks, down to the power, just everything about it. It is a premium plus package, so it's the Prestige is the highest package you could get on these cars. There's slightly difference. It's not much of a difference. This car has the sport wheels, sport suspension, obviously all the S badges, supercharged badges. We got the little door sills right here throughout all the doors. The Prestige, what that does come with, it comes with a heads up display. Let me shut my garage door here. Comes with a heads up display. Comes with cooled seats, which would be the option right here. I think it comes with like a little light up thing, so when you open up your door, the floodlights, it lights up like Audi on the floor. It was all right. I mean, not too much of a difference. What I like about this is the S6, which is the V8 twin turbo. It's basically the same body style, same interior, slightly same interior. I take that back only because the seats are completely different. Like, I have basic leather seats. The S6 has like the sport seats where, you know, they're kind of like bucket seats, but they're not bucket seats, but they are bucket seats. I don't know. Anyways, first car I've ever had that has heated rear seats. I don't know what you're ever going to use those for, but I thought it was pretty cool. So let's get this adventure going on. We'll do the before videos. I'm going to actually have this on my windshield facing me. It's the first time ever making a video like this. So hopefully it's clear and you guys could hear everything that the car does and how it sounds, because with the cold air intake, the supercharger whine is going to be much louder. So let's get the show on the road. Of course, the semi truck just got right in front of me. I trying to take a left on this road, little open road, just to get on it, just so you guys can kind of hopefully hear how it sounds with the stock intake versus the IE intake. Hopefully I could get a little pull here. So I'm at a red light. I got quite a ways of a distance. I'll get on it right now. I am in sport mode, so I'm going to use the paddle shifters. I'll use the paddle shifters downshifting as well, so that way you guys can kind of hear that as to the difference too. And I'm actually doing this for myself too. I wanna hear the difference. I've watched quite a few videos. There are quite a few videos out there, and it sounds amazing. Like it's a huge night and day difference with the way it sounds in the supercharger whine. So I am definitely excited to get it installed. Just have to find a little bit of time to get it going. I actually found time today. As I mentioned, I just had a kid. He's a week old today, actually. So if you guys could imagine, no sleep, got to put everything on hold, got to give him the care, give the child the care as much as possible. So that's just how it is. Wow, this light is definitely really long. Nice little cop buddy over there. Good thing he's going the other way. Oh man. All right, here we go. So it did jump to second gear. I'm gonna downshift it. Not too bad. Definitely the paddle shifters. This would be my first to ever use a paddle shift car. Compared to, what in the world is slapping around over there? Oh, it's the things in the box back here, I think. Definitely is not. Interesting. We're good. All right. Downshift over here a little bit. So fourth, third, second, and first. take a right over here. So yeah, the paddle shifters I'm not used to. I am the Corvette being a 6-speed, it's like you could slam into gears as hard as you'd like. Shift pretty much at red line, unlike this where it hits red line and it shifts automatically because, you know, automatic transmission, right? With paddle shifters. Sport mode, you do have an option on the infotainment center to change it to dynamic. I do have it set to automatic. I do have my steering to dynamic, so it gives me a little bit of a stronger feel. But let's get another pull right here. Love the high RPMs. You just get on it right here, just shoots you right back. Oh, amazing. It's funny because it won't let you downshift at, what is it, 4,000? Yep. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's got to be 4,000. A little bit below 4,000 RPMs is when you could actually downshift. So I am in second. Alright, so I'm gonna put it back into drive. We're just gonna drive normal right now. A lot of construction. We'll kind of stop it here. I'll try to get a launch off the stop, you know, video here for you too as well, a little before launch, and then we'll go from there. I'll see you guys in a bit. Just a little recording with the rev up. Pop the hood. Let's do it with the hood open. Can't wait to get that cold air intake on there. It's gonna be exciting stuff. So much louder. It's gonna look so much nicer too. This will be gone. Piping will be different. I can't wait. All right, so we are in the process of installing the intake, the cold air intake from Integrated Engineering. Sorry I didn't get to do a takeoff launch with the car. Couldn't really find a good spot for that, so I already started a little bit to put things together. I just honestly just winging it because I don't have instructions. Didn't come with instructions, so and also like to start the Corvette up, let her warm up a little bit, so you guys get to watch a nice little video of that, just to show you the progress where I'm at. This is pretty much just took the cover off. I loosened up the clamps. I noticed that, I know it's a B8.5, this is a 2017. It doesn't have the fuel crossover line over here. They actually relocated it, which is nice. They put it on the side over here, so I wonder how that's going to work with the intake, because this is going to be off. So I think this is just going to be hanging out back there just like that, because this whole thing's going to come off. So we'll see. And just to give you an idea, only thing I did do, I know I'm using a garbage can as a freaking table here. This is what I'm working with. You know, I got the other Audi Q5 over there, so there's no room in the garage. And then got a bunch of garbage all everywhere. My toolbox is way over there. But anywho, I put this together. I know this is going to sit something like that. So it's gonna sit something like that. It's gonna get rid of the existing box, and then we're gonna put this in there. Nice little integrated engineering, little chrome badge, which is pretty sick. Again, great quality, I love it. So this was common sense. The two little bolts here, these are 2 pieces. Obviously put the bolts together, put it all together. Nice little washers in there, and then it came with some clamps. We got extra bolts over here, which I got to figure out what those are for. I'm assuming those are going to be for up here or over here. I'm not entirely too sure. Actually, I think this is for a cover. You could actually get a cover for this. So it might be bolts for, I don't know, we'll figure it out once we get it all together. There's nothing on the underside. Yeah, again, we're pretty much just winging it, so you guys are with me in on this together to get this figured out. Just to show you all the stuff that it came with, which is really cool. Actually nice. You know, got my little koozie, got a sticker, got a couple stickers actually. This is for the secondary air pump or whatever. This is, ignore that didn't come with that. So we of course got our filter with the nice IE badge. And I know this is like a redesigned, they have an older version of this kit that's out there, because so these are all rubber tubings that come with this kit. The older version, the entire thing was just one rubber hose, versus this where it's rubber and metal. So this metal piece is going to go right in the middle. This is going to go like right here, and then you got the rubber hose there and a rubber hose there. Actually, now that I look at it, I may have an extra rubber hose. I don't know. Anywho, I guess we'll figure it out. And then the gasket piece that will sit on top of that over there. Throw that in there. But enough jibber jabber. Let's get let's see if the Corvette starts. The good old Corvette. So just to forewarn you, ear warning, it's gonna be super loud. Let me get a good angle for you guys. We're gonna let her warm up just for a tad bit. So it's been a while. She's been sitting for a few months. I did start it every now and then. But yeah, here, I'm gonna warm her up. Hopefully it starts. Well, that was a fail. Yep, just as I predicted. The battery's dead. Do I want to put a trickle charger on it right now? No, I don't. I kind of want to get this intake on and get this little project finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys in a little time warp video or time lapse video, so that way you guys just don't sit here and, you know, watch me fuss with this thing, because it'll be a lot longer than the time warp video. So I'll see you guys in a bit here. All right, so I'm gonna stop the time-lapse video. So I just thought to myself, this could be a video to actually teach you guys that have an A6 3.0T supercharged, and installing an IE cold air intake because it doesn't come with the instructions manual. So I went through everything myself before I even started. I did a little time-lapse video, which I don't know if I'll include that in there. I'm just going to walk you guys through the steps as to everything that you guys actually need. So an instructional video, right, on how to install this, just to make it easier for you guys. Got the doggy out here. It's Pork Chop. Thought it's nice and cool out. She loves it outside, so I'm going to bring her outside. She's going to hang out with me. So first and foremost, I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. So we got the cover, the engine cover here, right? So it sits over here. There's actually two little clips. It's got the nice little Audi logo on there. Take those two clips off, and it actually snaps into the grill here. Just pop that up. Now, when I looked at this, I told myself, I was like, I have to take this piece off. And if you look right here, you're like, wait, there's no screw. There's a piece down here as well. There's no screw, so how does it come off? So then I looked over here. Let me put that back. So there's this piece, right? This like rubber, I don't know what it is, but this rubber piece that goes all the way over here. It's just a little like some sort of like duct work intake of some sort for probably the radiator or condenser. So there's a screw actually that holds that there, and it's this screw right here. So this is actually a T27, which is a much bigger size than the T25. Now the T25, you actually, if you look real close, there is the screw hole right here. I already took it out, so that's a T25 hole screw, which is holding this piece. As you can see, it's already loose. And then here on this side, so when you take that screw off, which was the T27, you bend that back, and then there's the hole up here, way up there, for the T25 to take this off. Now again, I would have never have known about that until I looked a little further into it, and I was like, why would one side be a T27 and the other side be a T25? That made no sense to me. So once I took the T27 off, I moved this out of the way. There was another screw behind it for this. So I was like, oh, perfect. So we got this loose, got the clamps loose. So honestly, I'm just gonna pop this tube off, which pull the filter out with this box and get rid of this as one whole unit. Nice and simple, it should be at least. And then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go through the time-lapse video again, and then what I'll do is I'll stop it and I'll explain everything again and go from there. Again, here's Pork Chop, just chilling. Hi, Pork Chop, what are you doing? She has no idea what I have in my hand because I'm holding a tripod. All right, let's continue our journey. What a pain. What a pain. Seriously, I was going at this for a good 30 minutes. This, I probably broke. Yep, I ended up cracking it. So you are supposed to squeeze these two right here, and this will pop out. Yeah, I wish it were that easy. It's underneath this thing, first of all. So that's the old stock intake box, and it snaps onto this. Definitely not fun to do. Other than that, it was pretty simple. You do have this rubber tube rubber hose right here, which is right there. Just gotta pop that out. This whole intake comes out. The filter comes with it, and then this, of course, comes off as well. That was the piece that was sitting right here. Oh, look at all this room I have. Might as well change my drive belt since I'm in it. That's crazy. Never realized how much room there is to work on everything over here. Nice. That's my stock filter, which is, I mean, it's pretty clean. So when I bought the car, they replaced it. But, I mean, look at this restriction. Look at this. You got, like, you know, a piece of cotton over the actual filter. It's like, come on. You know, you want to hear that supercharger whine. So, again, pretty simple. These are just grommets that this thing snaps into. There's a lot of leaves everywhere. I don't know why there's so many leaves. It's insane. I should have changed the spark plug since I was here. But, again, now that I know how to take this thing off, it'd be simple to do. I will be changing the spark plug soon. Let's just kind of look around in here, see how everything is. Not too bad. Throttle body's pretty clean. Actually, really clean. That's good. Yeah, so this is the trash stuff. We got some leaves sitting in there. Look at all that. The stock stuff, this thing comes off as well. You got to push these little tabs in, this and this. You push those two tabs in. Actually, there's four. The back side has them too. And you just pull the intake off. So it comes off as one unit, which is nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of leaves. All right, so I'm gonna put the stock stuff over here. We don't need to deal with any of that stuff. Got the stock intake, grab that. The clamps, it comes with new clamps in the new stuff. And then I don't think I'm gonna need this. Probably not. Some engineering right there, right? Direct airflow. This plastic little triangle looking thing. So interesting. There we go. Now let's get this kind of cleaned up in here. I'm just gonna wipe it down. We're not gonna go too crazy cleaning everything up. I'll have a detailer do that. And yeah, let's get the new intake installed. Okay, real quick side note before I continue the time-lapse video. So we got the clamps, got the intake tube, right, one of them. So this is where the hose back there would attach to this. I think of it, that's a really tiny hose. This is huge. So it does come with adapters, assuming that's what the adapters are for, which are here. So install the adapter to this, which that would connect to this. But side note, clamps, well, let's see. You got, I mean, it's already pretty far out extended. So this guy's much, much smaller than all the other ones. So obviously this would go, I would think, on the smaller side of the tube, obviously. But we do have another tube down there, so I'm curious to get to that. We'll see what happens there. But thought I'd just let you know before I continue the time-lapse video. So let's continue on. kind of stopped the time-lapse video because I ran into a little bit of a dilemma here. So that small tube, I don't know if you guys remember, I was talking about it in the very beginning when I was showing everything in the box. I'm gonna be honest, I think it is wrong. I don't know if they packaged it wrong. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if it's because this is a different design. This is a B8.5. I don't know if this is meant for a B8, even though that shouldn't really matter. But just to give you guys an idea, so I got everything connected. I was able to get the secondary, I don't know if you guys could see that, the secondary filter for the secondary pump, air pump, connected. That's all good, but as you can see, so I had to like squeeze this so hard onto this metal tube, but this is so small that literally I could just pop it out. As you guys could see, like, that's definitely not supposed to do that. It's actually supposed to go over this, but you can't because the diameter of this is way too small. So I reached out to my guy that I bought this from, who is going to reach out to Integrated Engineering and see what's going on. I sent them a video of what's going on, but for now, I mean, it's good. Everything's nice and tight. I got the screw put in there. It came with a screw for that. There's no additional screw over here, so I just have to put this cover back on, and we're done. There's nothing to it. This was it. I got that all connected. We tightened down all the clamps. So just a little FYI, leave these all loose before you put everything together. Get everything where you like it. Tighten it all down, because it will slip off the throttle body and you won't even know it. Pretty sure I got the bottom side on there pretty well. So again, I reached out to my guy. I told him, hey, this is wrong. It's a simple, stupid little silicone tube. I'm sure they just got to send me the right diameter. That'll go right over that. Take me a few seconds to replace. That secondary air filter down there, just kind of a little sketchy, kind of worries me. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Hopefully it don't pop off, but I got it nice and snug. So everything is pretty much good to go. I'm going to do a time-lapse video of cleaning everything up, cleaning up all this mess, and then basically we'll start her up and give her a few revs, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're all cleaned up here. Gonna start her up. So my guy actually just reached out to me. He did tell me that this coupler is wrong. Actually, he sent me the instructions manual. So there is an instructions manual online. It's a PDF file you could download for the different style cold air intakes through IE. So I looked at the instructions, and this coupler is definitely not for this kit. It is supposed to go over this metal tube. It's actually supposed to hold this in place even better. It's not supposed to be all flimsy like this. Fortunately, I got this far. We're going to roll with it. He's going to reach out to IE, let them know that I need the correct rubber coupler to fit on the actual metal intake housing. So we were so close to getting something finally done and fitted right and looking good. I mean, it looks great. I can't wait to hear it. Actually, one final touch. Oh, we got to put this guy on. I don't remember. So at least hopefully this will fit right. I mean, don't get me wrong, IE Integrated Engineering is a great company. Like I said, I went through a friend to get this from IE, so who knows what could have happened in that whole process, in the shipping and everything. So what is going on here? Wow, this is some really strong freaking weather strip. They're not messing around with this. See. Come on. So a little disappointed, but what can you do? Just something I gotta wait a little bit longer for again. It took me a while to get this whole setup. I don't know why, but it did. And finally I get the right setup, and sure enough, I have the wrong part. So, again, who knows what could have happened. Mixed it up with some other shipping box, or I don't know. Don't know how they manufacture their kits. But you would think for something that costs like $400, you know. And not only that, I feel like there should have came with a toolkit for this. Something. This is, if I were to rate this out of 5 stars, like installation process, 5 being the hardest, I would say this is a good 3.5. 3.5, no, almost 4. You definitely got to be somewhat mechanically inclined in order to do this. So it's not that simple, especially that secondary air pump. That thing was a pain. Like, that took me the longest in this whole process. It really sucked. I think we're good. It's a little out. And I think that's gonna get as good as it is. Yeah, we'll roll with it. It's just not snapping in here. This odd angle. Just an odd angle right there. Okay, that looks nice. That looks nice and clean. Not too bad. So let's fire her up. Let's see what's up. Where are the keys at? Yep, this is the other clamp that's supposed to go on that metal area. That's supposed to go over here. So to tighten the actual tube over this. So that sucks. That's alright. Can't wait to hear this thing. So I'm gonna fire her up. I'll be right back. Let's hear this thing. Oh my God. Damn. Oh, you guys got to hear this from the inside of the car. Hold on. That thing. Oh, man. You guys got to hear this from the inside. Let's see. Everything's still holding pretty well. Let me just make sure. Oh, you hear that freaking air sucking in this. Oh my gosh. Yo, yeah, that definitely is, that pisses me off. But that's okay. This thing sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. All right, so inside. So window is down, so. Window up. So my thing is, I don't know if the camera's doing any justice, but this thing is, oh baby. All right, you guys, back at it again. This is actually another day. Gonna go get some more breakfast. Oh yeah. But figured to go for a quick ride. It is crappy outside, but at least that way you guys could hear the inside and how it sounds with the integrated cold air intake. So just a little update on that too, with the wrong tube for the housing and where it connects to everything. I reached out to my buddy. He said that he should be able to get me an update today. But I do have friends that, you know, I got a buddy with the ProCharged Mustang that has plenty of those fittings. So I told him the size. I'm gonna tell him the size, that way he could get me one, just so that way I could drive with it correctly installed. Otherwise, I spent $400 on this kit, and I mean, you know, it has to be right. I have to get the right parts. I can't not have the right parts. It makes no sense. I thought it was a little weird when I got the box. It was taped up, but it looked like it had been opened and then retaped. So I don't know if they needed that piping and they're like, oh, this is the same thing, and they just threw it in the box. It's a little weird, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm not that mad about it because this thing sounds amazing. It actually drives a little different too. It may be just in my mind, but I feel that the throttle response is, it's more peppy, more like on it. There's not such a delay, I guess. But I guess we'll find out. So I'm gonna take a left here and we'll kind of get on it. That way you guys can kind of hear it, and then we'll go from there. I gotta find out the size. Actually, I haven't measured the size of the diameter of the piping for where it actually attaches to the filter, because then that silicone sleeve or whatever they call it, I need to get the right size. Just waiting for the light to turn green to take a left. Moving and storage. Wow. Big old semi truck. Another one. Light's a lot longer than I thought. But we're on our way to Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts has some amazing coffee, let me tell you. I like Starbucks too, but for the price, I'll go with Dunkin' Donuts. I don't mind it. There we go. I don't know how much you guys would be able to hear in this rain, but just to give you guys a little idea. It just puts a huge smile on my face. I love it. We're going about, I don't know, 90 or so miles an hour right there. I mean, not too bad. A little peppy. Of course, with the rain, you know, it's so loud with the rain hitting the windshield and the glass. But this thing is amazing, dude. A cold air intake on a 3.0 supercharged Audi motor. I used to have a Pontiac Grand Prix GTP, and this is definitely that good old vibe. I love it. But all right, you guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for chilling, watching the videos. You guys have a good day.